Welcome back, baby doll. Here you are again. We're still early to crypto. There are actually only 3 proven working use cases that actually need a coin that we have discovered in the land of cryptocurrency right now. I've got a beautiful tweet here for you, so I'm just making them aware for you. This does not mean there won't be any ones in the future, and this also does not mean that you should stay away from trash, short-term Ponzi stuff, because there is a time and place to participate in them. But I want you to know this is the reality of the situation, okay? So, number 1 is store of value. So, store of value is like, it's so generic, but it started with Bitcoin. You need something with a consistent monetary policy, and that's not enough. You need a community to rally behind the idea. You do need it. The formula was laid out with Bitcoin, and they tried again forking it. Bitcoin Cash, BSV, Litecoin, but they didn't gain enough traction. They didn't. Don't know if it's the marketing message or what. They're just inferior, I guess, right? They didn't attract enough retailers with the way they're set up. And there's no one who really pushed them, okay? They're so decentralized, actually, BCH and BSV, when you think about it. Or if they had a leader, they weren't like diplomatic enough to get everyone on board, okay? So then we have Hex. You know, Hex, I know it's funny to some people, it's competing for store of value, and it's so small to Bitcoin. And look, I know retailers, man. I know what everyone likes. They want yield. People want yield, and they want low unit bias. There is a product market fit for people who don't want to pay $20,000, $100,000 for Bitcoin. They want to buy something that's 20 cents, 50 cents, $1. They do. And they want to stake it and earn yield. Okay, there is a use case for them. Okay, number 2, we have Layer 1 gas utility. This is another proven use case. So if you make a Layer 1 chain, the coin is used to pay gas. We don't know the exact value, but you can't run a Layer 1 chain without the token. You need the token. So remember, these are 3 proven working crypto use cases that require a coin. You actually need the coin, right? So for store of value, you need a coin. You do need a coin for the gas utility. No ifs or buts about it. You need a security model, and you got to pay everyone inflation in some way, okay? We have Ethereum, the first one. BNB forked it. PulseChain's coming out. Congratulations if you did the sacrifice. Let's hope it pays off for us, right? There's many others, Phantom, Solana, you name it, okay? But they're proven. Now, we don't know how much value they will capture over the years because the application layer will probably take over, okay? So that is still up in the air, but hey, you need a coin. I'm not saying these things are going to be like trillions of dollars of market cap in years. I'm just saying you do need the coin for it to operate, the basic necessity. And number 3, a decentralized exchange, right? Really, you don't actually need this. You don't actually need a coin for this. You can make it work off stable coins, but crypto being crypto, it's more safe actually if you do the coin, because if you do a stable coin, you kind of protect yourself against the money printing, devaluation over the long run, right? So you have Uni. You all started with Uniswap. Every single Layer 1 chain has a DEX, forked Uniswap. It's one of the greatest inventions, okay? And then PancakeSwap forked it. Which cake here, right? PulseX, congratulations again if you did the sacrifice. At least we're early, okay? So with Uni, it's just a governance token. So you don't need it, right? You can put a fee switch on the platform. You can, but you don't need it, right? So PulseX and Cake, you can participate in the burning and the upside of the activity, which is great. So with PulseX, there's going to be permanent buy pressure. Every single time someone trades, it's going to push up the price. You basically get fees redirected to you, okay? So this is all the proven use cases, right? And by the way, memes are also store of value. So they're in the same category. But memes have a different target demographic here. Store of value is like where people think long term. 5, 10, 15-year time frames, yeah? With memes, people, it's the shorter end of the curve, right? 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. I know it comes across as a joke, but we have to put a mental framework to analyze these stuff, right? So this is Bitcoin. It's a proven use case. To store a value, we need it, right? So this is obviously, it showed us, hey, a store of value can go very far. And this is why Richard Hart made Hex off Bitcoin. You know, everybody's trying to do different coins back when he made it, different values, different like use cases, AI, data. None of those systems actually work. I know it's crazy. You don't actually need a coin for them. Now, I'm not saying none of them are going to grow. They will, but you don't actually need a coin, man. You can run them off stablecoins and stuff. So it's something for you to think about. All right. With Ethereum, you need the Ethereum coin. You need ETH. Layer 1, the gas utility of it. Now, I don't know. Third cycle curse prophecy. Maybe the market hits a point and we go, you know what? We don't actually need to go too high. Maybe the applications, the dApps on Ethereum and its layer 2s, they're maybe going to go to the moon. Maybe the market just says, you know what, we've had too much of this. It's possible, man. It's possible. Okay? But it's a proven use case. It's a proven use case. So I'm not saying, oh, be bearish or anything. I'm just saying, man, like, I'm glad we did the sacrifice for PulseChain. You know, we got in early to something. I bought Phantom early. I bought BNB early. I bought Matic early. I bought Solana early. All these other ones I bought early, sold them at the top. Polkadot, I didn't get into the ICO. Obviously, you get the point, right? Layer 1 chains have a good use case. But we don't know, you know, are they going to be worth trillions of dollars or are they going to kind of stop? That's what we don't know. But the good thing is, there's still something out that you actually can participate in, right? What about Uni? Uni, the technology, amazing. It's being forked everywhere. Now, obviously, you don't need Uni. The token doesn't even need to exist. But to maintain all the liquidity and have at least some form of competition, they do have a coin for it. And maybe in the future, other DEXs are going to have their own coins where you participate in the upside. So once again, PulseX has that. And this is probably how the future is going to go because, well, people want to participate in something. But see, we don't know how far this is going to go, man. If people start tokenizing assets, then what if they overwhelm crypto? People haven't thought about that. What if people outside of crypto, what if they tokenize all their assets and they list them on Uniswap and stuff? Like, they can list them anyway. They don't really care about Uniswap itself. It's something to think about. So everybody's fighting for number one network effect. Okay? But this does have a proven value use case. It's great. Okay? There's many of them have been done. Have you noticed, like, Bitcoin, heaps of forks. Ethereum, heaps of forks. Uniswap, heaps of forks. Right? Now, you know what? In your bottom right here, I actually have to also add ChainLink. So we have to talk about something, right? So AAVE is a money market. AAVE is absolutely fantastic. However, AAVE, the coin, is only a governance token. And you know what? You do need the coin because if you have a DeFi money market, I mean, theoretically you can run it as a centralized company, but the way it works is it's, you know, you can have everyone around the world, anonymous, decentralized, you can do it. But you don't really need the coin. It can work by charging a fee on each coin in a pool, right? So we don't actually really need it. But it's something to think about, okay? It really is. You know? By the way, AAVE is going into its third cycle, so just be careful, okay? I know I do list it. People want other tickers, just something to be careful about. Stablecoins are a huge use case, right? Huge. Everyone in the world wants stablecoins. Yes, I know they're trash, but people do what people do, right? So, stablecoins, this is DAI. You can deposit your money, maker gets your collateral, and then they release DAI to you. But you don't need the maker coin. It's just governance, right? So, you need the stablecoins, but where are they going to come from, right? They're going to be issued by the government. It's very hard. You can't do over collateralized loan or really fulfill the needs of the world just within the crypto ecosystem, because you would only have to keep a safe ratio so small, you couldn't possibly cater for the money supply everyone needs, right? So, but you can make it work, by the way. I think Richard Hart hinted he's going to do a stablecoin on PulseChain, but he's not going to give away the trick he's going to do, right? To make it work, which is interesting. It's interesting. So, it's all dependent upon the network effect. Do you have the network effect, and are people going to join? Okay? That's the important part. ChainLink. ChainLink, you can't fork the code. ChainLink, you can make an oracle yourself, but you need people to plug their data in and start using you. You need developers to start using you, right? This is why you can't fork it. And that's why I like holding it. I don't care if the price is down, right? But can you run it without Chainlink? Well, they're running the Oracle network without it now. They are. However, it's 2023. They are putting in CCIP upgrades. They're going to start doing monetization. So they're going to start charging for their fees in their service. So that is coming. But do you actually need Chainlink? No, you can run it just as a centralized service. It's true, you can. However, crypto being what crypto is, they've got a coin and they will charge in Link tokens, and it will increase the network effect, and people are going to buy Link to stake and cover their collateral, the security of what they want to secure, all right? So I'm just being honest, man. These things can work. Like, you can get people, these things can work, man. Like, don't get scared. Like, for example, Toyota cars and Ferrari cars. Do you need a Ferrari? No, you don't. You can get by with a Corolla. You don't need a Ferrari at all. But, you can't say the Ferrari doesn't have value. Like, do you actually need an iPhone? Could you just buy a $100 cheap, Chinese factory phone and do it? Yeah, you can. So these things, then they're delicate issues, right? So you can, with good marketing, you can make people want stuff. But the topic we're going through is, what do you actually need a crypto coin for? Okay, so this is just something to think about. Those are the three. There are going to be more, and we're going to wait and see. We've got 22,000 altcoins now on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. They're going to do more and more and more experiments. Maybe in the next crypto wave, there's going to be another 5,000 coin experiments. And maybe we'll find another use case that actually works, Or they could exist right now. It's just too early, It's just too early, You have stuff like privacy coins and all this other stuff, but things that are worth participating in. That's what we're really talking about. Do you really need the coins? That's what we're trying to figure out. Hopefully, when number 4 gets added, when you actually need a coin, there's decentralized, this or that. Maybe someone makes a cool entrepreneurial app. Maybe by then we'll be able to catch a new wave. But until next time, friends, I'll catch you.